Hey, what is up? RushTube, Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. I have been sent this video link, I don't know how many times, and it is Anika Nilles doing her first public performance, I believe, with Rush at the Juno Awards, and it's just a couple of days old now. So I'm looking forward to it. I've been holding off to record this video to give my first time impressions on it. A little bit of context, although I do say this at the beginning of every Rush video on the channel. I'm coming to all this as a new Rush fan. Rush was not a band here in New Zealand. I've seen Australian friends say the same thing. Yeah, Rush, that wasn't a band. Or more like,
yeah, Rush, that wasn't a band here either, mate. By Jingo, by Crikey.
So just disclaimer, I actually do not know the song. I've never heard the song. I've never had it requested on the channel. You suck!
He's not even a real drum teacher.
Get off!
What's that all about?
Get him! So I am going into this fresh. I did consider listening to the original Rush version with Neil on the track, but I thought, hey, let's just go in cold and check it out. So without further ado, it is Rush performs Finding My Way live, 2026 Juno Awards. I'm excited. Let's go. Turn it up a bit. Oh, the tension. Iconic font. Oh, wow. Okay, just before we really get rocking here, keyboardist? In Rush, I know Geddy played keys, but I thought the whole thing here was the three-piece. Maybe they did have a few people sort of adding in parts live. Have Rush ever had a fourth member? Let's keep it going. She's having a good time. She's on top of the world. I have seen Anika Nilles live. Powerhouse. Absolute powerhouse. I was shocked at how big the sound was, how confident the playing was. Again, I can't compare this to the original song, so I'm just going to go fresh. And does it sound good to me at the moment? Sounds great. Killing it. Tight. I'm coming back to the farm. I'm coming back to make I'm in my way and don't mean no right, but they don't mean so wrong. Killer! Look at it! Look at it. Look at this guy in the crowd. He's got his hands on his head. He's like, I cannot believe I'm seeing Rush live again. This really does mean a lot. And Neil, look, Neil's up on the big screen there. There's a lot of tribute and respect being shown to Neil, but we're not trying to be Neil. Maybe more on that at the end of the video. Let's keep it going. one more time on that. Oh, come on. Plane is off the charts. All three, all four. I missed that. Sorry to go back. Original video link in the description. I just want to hear that fill again. I mean, this is Anika Nilles. We're talking about one of the best drummers in the world, but just the execution on this fill, just in the right place. Again, hit me in the comments. Is this a fill in the song? Is this a direct reference to that fill? Is it the fill, like note for note, or is it improvised? Let me know. Is it her version? I don't know. I've never heard the original song. Hit me up. Pocket on this fill. They're digging it. They're feeling it. Wow. I was going to say it's the first time we've had a female at a Rush gig. But there were a lot of females in the crowd. It was actually a very young crowd, wasn't it? I realize it's a music awards situation. But right, a couple of things straight away. You can tell a happy, unified band. It's really obvious. And I have been to gigs, and I have seen live performances on YouTube. I don't think I'll feature them on the channel, but I've seen other performances of groups where you can tell they might have had a fight before they've gone on, perhaps, or they just don't get on, or they're just not feeling it, they're tired, perhaps they're at the end of a tour, whatever. This is all guns blazing, all cylinders, Autobots, roll out, level, unified, like really digging it. Big smiles. A lot of concentration going on the plane. The playing on all the instruments in a Rush song is no joke. They have to concentrate or they're not going to execute it. And they are there for the music. They are there to provide the music. They're not lasers and we've got, all the back-end tracks and we're doing, the big costume change. It's the music. It is actually about the music. Point being, they have to concentrate on what they're playing. You can still see it. There's still a lot of showmanship going on. They're moving around. They're feeling it. Big smiles. Anika, you could clearly see her face when the band were turning around and facing her and looking at her for the big ending. And she was just grinning like a Cheshire cat. And it's just so good to see. I'm really just so happy for the Rush fans, the Rush army out there. I know there's a lot that watch this channel. I'm just so happy. I hope that you're happy. To my ear, this sounds like $1 million. Now, vocally. Okay, two things vocally, and then we'll move on. I don't know what the song is supposed to sound like. It seems like it's on a very high register for Getty, although he's got a naturally kind of high voice anyway, or at least they seem to put the songs in high keys. Look, hats off. They're playing live, man. Is it vocally perfect? No. Who cares? They're rocking out. We're not here to see 2026 quantized auto-tune perfection. If I go and see a group, I don't want that. I want a live performance where the band's having fun. I'm having fun. It's all happening on the floor live. You can feel that energy. It is palpable. I'm telling you, Anika Nilles, do not underestimate her as a player. She is the real deal. She is in that upper tier. I've talked before about how, despite not being familiar with the Rush back catalogue, I always knew Neil Peart's name. Like, people seem to get that wrong consistently on the channel.
You don't know Neil Peart? What kind of drum teacher are you?
I've heard of Neil Peart my entire life. It's just Rush was not a big band here. They had no hits. No one I know here ever has mentioned Rush, other than my teacher at jazz school who was Canadian. What a coincidence. And another Canadian friend who mentions Rush. Other than that, no. They never toured here, and they were just not a band here. They were not popular here at all. That I'd never heard anyone talk about them other than those two. I have no idea what I was talking about.
5 minutes later.
In terms of the original parts and me not knowing the original song, I think that helps with this video because I can just judge it for what it is. Not even judge it, that's the wrong word. I can hear it for what it is. It's just a kick butt rock song. Anika's back there killing it like a new lease of life. Just this high energy. The drum kit setup. Now, if we look at that, is the drum kit setup reminiscent of Neil Peart? Or has it been sort of put together to be able to really faithfully recreate some Rush songs? Again, hit me in the comments. How much, percentage-wise, how much of that drum part do you think was what Neil would play live or what was on the recording versus Anika's input? Not saying any whatever guess ratio is right or wrong. Just out of curiosity, I would assume someone at her level, she's just going to be herself. She's not trying to be Neil Peart. Getty and Alex do not want her to be Neil Peart. Neil Peart has done his part. His part actively in the Rush legacy and the Rush story has ended, unfortunately. The legacy lives on. The legacy 100% lives on forever. I'm sure till the day they stop playing, they are going to have a tribute to their friend Neil Peart during the concert, possibly consistently throughout the concert. This is a new chapter, and we have to accept that. And, I'm just so happy. Again, happy for the fans, happy for the band, happy for Anika Nilles. This is a total win. I would be really surprised if there are Rush fans out there who are not happy with this performance, who are not happy with the way it sounds and the dynamic, what's going on. But again, hit me in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback. Whew, that lived up to the hype. Guys, until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.